Chase?
Yeah.
There's a couple of that one printed around the corner. What do you got now? Um, 876 54321. Big, throw me a penny someday. There you go. Have a good one, bro.
You too. Two red cars. The end of the aisle. Okay. Guy was getting to the center of the street when I walked out. Is he a sink? He's getting in the car right now. Is it a sink? Is he a sink? I think these silver cars pull up at the same time as each other. This one has B2 on it. This car is driving out. I want to walk up the street. When's the car gonna take off? Is the siren sing? I think the fire truck siren started right there at the door. This is a green car right now. There's a car right now. There's a white car right now too. There's that car with the white car in front of me. There's this white car. See? I hear something coming over here, I think. Is it gonna come out sync? Free cigarettes. Empty. Man. They're honking. She's got a red shirt in the driver's seat, and the guy in the passenger seat was like, oh. Is that the one that was honking? Or is it a different one? Oh yeah, that's the one that was honking. It was driving by right there as this drove behind me. And it's just turned right next to me. I saw the Window World car ahead of me with the Window World trailer on it. That has a 44 on it. This lady's walking by me as the Allo car drives by me. She's got a red shirt on. This guy's stepping over the curb next to me. car. There's a red car on one side and blue car at the other side. How many more feet do I walk until the next stop? Is it this one? Is it this corner of the building? Or the edge of the parking lot, maybe? Chemtrailed up. Was that one? I feel like it was one. Was that one? I heard a sound over there. Was that one? It's a car door right here. Car door closing. Is he gonna sink? Don't sink. Don't sink. Oh, it's a pretty nice day right now. Pretty nice day. Can't complain. Here comes a stalker right now. That stalk darted. It's green. That's dumb. I think this was driving by at the door sinks, and there's a car in front of me way over there. When it turns, it's turning there. I think it was driving by at the door right there. Door of the building. Whitey turned right when I turned on the sidewalk. Whitey's turning right here. I keep hearing cars hitting their lock button like this entire video. I just heard one right after the Whitey turned. There it is. That's the one I was talking about. But yeah, like the entire video, I've been hearing cars hit their lock buttons, like at certain moments, like right after a stalker thing happens, I'll hear a car hit their lock button. So it happened like a few times at the start of the video, and then it happened a minute ago. You probably can't even hear them though, because they're really quiet. I hear an engine sound. It's also really quiet in the distance. I see this car turning out over here. I think he did it synchronized. I see a white car coming. Is it synced? This guy just started walking next to me, I think. There's another guy walking. Wait. If I saw another guy walking alongside of him. Is he gonna get in a white car right now? I see a Whitey back there. Is he gonna open the door right now and walk up to the curb? Oh, is that guy opening a door back there? I heard the car door open, but he didn't open the door. This is the other car. This truck's just driving up like the stalker. It seems like a stalker. Someone with red pants walking out in front of me right now. and then walking back right when I step over the curb. They're taking a picture or something or whatever. The white car is starting right now. There they go with the red pants. They're going in the door right now. I bet the white car is parked right at the corner of the building, and there's a truck driving by it. Is it parked right at the corner of the building? Yup. I knew that's where it was parked. Yup. I saw a tan car over there. I think it was a synchronizer. I hear an engine sound. I hear the white car taking off right when I step over the curb. And this white car pulled up at the same time, I think. He's gonna drive out right now and walk up to the door. Right at the door. The guy just stood up next to me. Right directly next to me. Right there, directly next to me at a 90-degree angle to the right of me. Directly to the right, at a right angle, directly. Did you hear the... There's someone talking as I walk up to the door. What does it seem? Is it seen? He's closing the hatch on the car right now over here, and his car is turning right now. She's hitting the lock button right now as I walk behind the car. There's a tail lift at this intersection. It's gonna turn green right now. The door's open right now. The light turned green right after I walked up. It's the one that came in the door, synced. She's coming out the door when I walk up to the sidewalk. And there's a lady that was opening the hatch. As the tail lift drives by. The trunk is closing next to me. The trunk was closing next to me. The garbage truck has his arm out the window. I hear a sound. I think it's in the car. To the synchronizer on. You know, the one? No, the other one. Not the one, not that one, the other one. You know, the synchronized one. I hear a car honking. Or a car alarm or something. The garbage truck probably turned synced over there, but I missed it. Probably turned right when I crossed the street or something. Right when I got across or whatever. Here's a car, is it gonna sync? Okay. They're usually synced when I see those. Was it synced? It might have been at that curb. Might have been synced. I don't know. This looks like it's deliberately driving slowly to sync with a 66 tan. tan 66. Looks like a sink. I hear something beeping over here. Is it sink? Is it the garbage truck? Those cars are meeting each other at the train tracks as the other car drives by me. And then he's getting to the stop sign. And the truck drives by me. And it's turning behind me right there. And then this is right here, and it's an 86. And then the garbage truck is probably doing garbage truck synchronizers. Garbage truck's probably gonna make a slamming sound at the train tracks or something. I hear the garbage truck making a sound at the train tracks. It was like, I hear a slamming sound right there at the garbage truck. Sink. And then they're making a loud slamming sound. This white car pulled up. And it's gonna drive right now as this car drives by me. And then there's another whitey behind the whitey. And then I think I saw another whitey back there. And then there's a garbage truck. Or no, it's a box truck and a UPS. And they were synced. And then the truck is turning as a mail truck backs up behind it. Mail van. You see it. Sweet. Like the red truck was going through here when the UPS and the box truck synced, and then he's turning as the mail truck syncs. It's just synced retarded out here, man. That car turned. I think he was synced at the corner of the building. I thought he was gonna come over here and sync. This car looks synced. I hear a sound over here. That sounds synced. I hear a car honking. That sounds synced. This has 77 and that looks synced. This white car is turning right now. That looks synced. This has 64. Is it synced? He's honking with 64. Is it synced? Is it synced? Red truck's turning. Is it synced? It says 422. 4222. Is it synced? Is it synced? Is it a sync? 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 I see a red truck behind me and a blue car in front of me. That guy just got out of that red truck synced, I think. I think he got out of it next to me when the red and blue cars were synced. This looks synced. This guy with the red shirt is probably synced. Is he synced? Probably synced. This white car is probably gonna sync. Is he gonna sync? Is it gonna sync? Is it gonna sync with this? Is it sync? Here comes the telelift. Is it gonna sync? Here's a white. Is it sync? The telelift is turning. Is it sync? There's a white back there. Is it sync? Here's a white. Is it sink? Here's a 42 white. Is it sink? Here's a sink. Is it sink? Here's a sink. Is it sink? Here's a sink car back there that's always synced. Is it synced again? It's always synced. Was it synced? Is the mail van gonna sink? Is it a sink? Is it a sink? Is it a sink? I heard brakes squeaking right there. Was it sink? I just walked by the corner of the bank and I hear. Is it gonna sink? Are these birds sink? Don't sink. Can't tell. Are the birds sink? That's right after the crosswalk. Was it sink? I think it had a C45 license plate. These birds are flying out in front of me right here, right as the car stops at the intersection. Is it sink? The bird is flying in front of me again as he turns. And it's landing right here next to me at the corner of the building. This bird is flying up next to me as this car starts to drive. It's gonna drive by at the corner of the building. This car is pulling up as it drives by me. This car is pulling up as this car starts to drive. There's someone walking up on the sidewalk when I walk up to the street. They're opening the door at the center of the street. There's a white car at the center of the street. The door is closing when I get across the street. This car is starting to drive when I get across the street. I'm walking by the front of a red car as the blue car drives by me. Does it see? Probably the sink. That's the tan car. It's a place where they sink, where the tan car drove by. It's a place where they love to sink. You've seen the other videos, you know. It's a place where they sink. If I just walk up and down the street, they're gonna sink at that place again at some point. When I walk up the street again. Like this. That place is the place where they sink. Right before the corner of that building. The place where they sink. They love to sink there. I don't know what the sink is. If it's the corner of the building. Or the corner of a building behind the building or something. But they love to sink there. This white car is pulling up right now. This is a place where they love to sink. It's a place where they love to sink. And also this place is a place where they love to sink. They just love to sink. Right there, that place. The corners of buildings. And other assorted sink places. They love to sink there. If I walk up and down the street, they're gonna sink there over and over. This red car is taking off behind this orange truck as I walk by. He's backing up synced. And then he's turning right now and he's gonna drive out. Is he parking? What do you do? He parked. Is he gonna sink? Oh, he honked. He went honk. Sink. Sink. There's a car right here. This car right there, right at that place. What a coincidence, man. It's always a car right at that place, right? So coincidental. There's a bird flying by right here, and this guy just walked up to that thing. He's walking away from it. And that was driving by him, and he walked away from it, I think. Like, he walked up to it right at that place where the bird flew by, where they love to sink. The silver car is turning as the silver car drives by, and then was it synced? Is it synced? Is it a sink, White? Is it a sink? Is it a sink? Is it a sink? That's a blue car and that's a red car. Sink. They both pulled up at the same time. Here comes the UPS. This white car just turned. It looks sink. That was a UPS. The UPS has a dim light. This has a C3. Oh, C5. Thought it said C3. It looks sink though. Here comes the tail lift. It's gonna sink. Is this tan? Is it sink? Is it sink? Dong. Here comes the tail lift. Here's a guy on a bike next to me. Is he gonna sink with the tail lift? Alright, he's not next to me. Is the FedEx synced with the tail lift? Ha! Sink. Is he a sink? It's one of those. It's one of the Norfolk Whiteys. I didn't know they had an SUV one. There's another one of the Norfolk Whiteys. It's with this car at the same exact time next to me at a 90-degree angle. Is it synced? Here's this car. Is it always synced? Is it synced again? Was it right there at the corner of that or something? Is it at the sink? It's always synced. Was that the sink? Here's a car right here. Is it synced? It's right there. Like it's synced. Is it synced? Is it sync? Is it sync? Is it sync? Is it sync? Is it gonna sink right here, this place where they love to sink? Or is it gonna be right there at the place where they love to sink? Pretty much. I think this took off sinks. This is taking off sink. This is driving forward right now, sink. This is a blue car. It's probably gonna sink with this. Looks synced with it. I think this car started backing up with it. Is it synced? That car is always synced, and now it's coming up behind me as it drives by me. This is an 86, and she's walking up to the car next to me. Oh, she closed the car door as it started to turn. And then this car is coming out, and then this car is starting. And it seems like it's synced. This is a tan car with 29 on it. This is turning, and this is turning at the same time. They look synced. That white SUV with the trailer on it is right there. Sync. Is he gonna turn synced? What's gonna happen? Are they gonna sink? How many of them are gonna sink? This red car was driving by me as this red car was coming up. It looks synced. This one has one light. Is he synced? There's a tan one light, I think. This has an 88. Is it sink? Are they the sink heads? Are they the sinkers? This car is turning right now. I think it's synced. That is like right there almost. Was it synced? These are black and silver. Are they synced? There's a white truck right next to it driving alongside of it. Is it gonna sink? Don't sink. But anyway, they stole the election. I should be in the White House today. That's right, the curb. I should have woke up in the White House this morning. Breakfast in bed, but I'll walk out here and get synced on by a bunch of sink tards still. Fucking stupid. Everyone knows I won the election. Everyone knows I'm being synced on, and everyone knows that I won the election. Everyone knows it. Is this a tan car? Is it a tan sink? Isn't it like every time I see a tan car, it looks synced? Pretty much every tan car I see looks synced. To me, it seems like every tan car that I see is synced. All these birds are flying by, chirping right now, and I saw a car drive by over there as I'm walking up to this alley, like right before the alley. All these birds were just flying like right over my head, and they're like, here's simultaneous cars. Are they sync? Directly next to me at a 90-degree angle again. That's magic. He's hitting his brakes. I think it's at the corner of the house. He's turning at the other corner of the house. Is he gonna park right now or something? Where'd he go? Is he gonna see? I see a whitey over there. Did you see it? It was right when I stepped over the curb. I see a garbage truck turning synced. He probably drove out synced when I got to the street. I see a truck synced. It's that one. I saw him synced the other day, I think. I mean, there's multiple trucks that have like patriotic stuff like that, so it might be a different one I'm thinking of. But I saw a military license plate one like that. That was synced a few days ago on video. This has a red coat and a blue car, and I think it's synced. It's right after the red truck. And it's stopping and it's turning as I walk by a red car. Was it a sync? It's a pretty quiet street today, though. Some days I might walk up the street and there will be a bunch of people like pulling up in driveways right in front of me and coming out of their house right next to me and shit. But right now it's pretty chill. Not a whole lot happening. I think I heard a kid scream a second ago. I think. Yeah, I hear kids screaming again when I turn the corner on the sidewalk. I think it's kids playing at the park, but they be screaming sync though. I think they're screaming sync. I hear truck beeping, the thing started beeping right this alley. Right when I walked up to it. And this guy doing whatever he's doing over there, and he's right next to me. He's like, see someone walking the dog. Don't sink. Don't sink. The dog just started walking right now. Is it sink? Is it a sink? I hear a truck beeping right now again. Over there somewhere. Is it sink? Is it sink? Is it sink? But yeah, when I walked, the truck stopped beeping when this white truck drove in front of me. When I was walking up to the street, the dog was like sniffing a pole or something. And then right when I walk up, the dog started walking. So just saying. See the mail van. Seems like it's synced at the alley or something. And the truck's beeping again when the mail van drives in front of me. The Bobcat or whatever it is, it's beeping over here. What's beeping? Is it a Bobcat? It's a Bobcat. Is he gonna beep synced? Boop, boop, boop. He's beeping synced in the Bobcat. He keeps beeping synced in the Bobcat. He keeps doing it. He just keeps doing it. Is he gonna do it? Are they gonna sing? He stops beeping right there, and I heard a kid screaming right there that was probably synced. He's beeping again. Is it synced? The dog is right here. Is it synced? Dog! Is it sync? It's beeping again, and I see a green car with a red shirt, and I heard a sound over there. I think it was that truck, maybe, or something. He's like, You hear it? Whitey's getting to the roundabout as his car is in front of me as it sinks. I think I heard the Bobcat make a sound when that red truck drove in front of me, and then he's meeting a white truck, and then they're making sound. It's meeting that truck. They're making sounds over there, and then I hear the Bobcat beeping again. Oh. I hear kids screaming that I think is synced. Tan car. Oh, that's a tan car too, I think. It was a tan sync. I see a squirrel running over there. Is he synced? I don't know. But these sounds over here are definitely synced. Did you hear them? Got a red hat. Is he a sync? These kids are screaming as this drives in front of me. Huh. Is it a sync? I think I hear engine sounds right now that are synced with this red hat guy walking in front of me. Oh, it's a plane I'm hearing. It's flying over the intersection as this whitey drives through it. Is it a sync? I don't know. I've been seeing a lot of planes that are nearby, like in front of me and behind me lately. Like the last few videos. Seems like it's a sync thing happening, but I don't know. Is it? I see two red trucks. They look synced. I see a black and a silver truck. They look synced. I see the dog walkers again. They look synced. Again. They look synced again. Remember how they looked synced before? They look synced again. I hear sounds right now. Oh, it's this guy. I hear sounds right now. I hear sounds behind me as this truck drives in front of me. That guy at the bridge. I see a bunch of black and silver car. Oh, that's a blue truck. I hear kids screaming over there as a blue truck drives in front of me. It was the same. I see these cars simultaneous right now as the same. See the UPS is the same. I see a lot of cars that I think are synced. Are they synced? Is this truck gonna take off right now? Is it a sync? I think I see sync heads over there. I think he's synced, and I think the whiteys behind him were synced. I hear kids screaming right now at the park. I see a one light car coming. I see the whitey turning out right there at the curb. I see this car at the same time that the one light car is pulling up. I see this truck driving out right now. It looks synced. I see a 64. It looks synced. And looks synced. I see a whitey truck or a whitey van turning way behind me. That's always synced. This blue truck was probably synced with that blue car. This red car over there looks synced with the blue car. The tan car looks synced. Is this white truck synced? There's the dog walkers again. They look synced again. I hear kids screaming right now at the park. These are always synced. Those ones are always synced. So Nebraska, whatever, they're always synced. This white truck's pulling up as this whitey drives through, and there's the Ponca Express, and they're always synced. Ponca Express are always synced. The tail lifts are always synced. That looks synced. These look synced. Look synced. I see a whitey over there that looks synced. He's gonna park. Is he parking synced at the corner of the building? Is it sync? Is he gonna get out sync? Don't blink, you'll miss a sync. Don't blink, you might miss a sink. You might see a sink that I miss that like I'm looking to the side of me and my camera is facing forward and I catch a sink in front of me. I don't see like as I'm recording, but then I look back at the video and I see it. I saw a bird fly by me. I think it was synced. All these cars look synced. Like all the cars, I think are synced. I think this blue truck has a 33. Yep, 33. I see Whitey and another stalker that turned over there. I heard an engine sound and I walked up to. I thought it was gonna turn off. I heard something turn on. Was it this truck? What turned on? Was it synced? Right at the street? Right at the sidewalk? Oh, it was this truck that started. It was the other red truck behind the other red truck. And then there's the stopping, backing up right now. And then it's gonna drive forward right here. Or it's gonna drive by me right here. It's gonna drive by right there. And then this truck is parked right here. Is it strategic? This truck is right now. She walks up in front of me out of the red truck. This car is right now. It has military 44. This car is right now. This truck turning in front of me way up the street is right now. Is white. I see a whitey over there. I think this truck is pulling up as I walk by the ATM. It looks synced. This white truck is probably synced. She just got to the intersection right there. Was it synced? Probably synced. This is driving right as the whitey drives by me. These red cars pulled up at the same time as each other. It's turning right now. Sync. I hear someone talking right now over there in the truck. That's all we see. I hear the slamming sound right when I step over the curb. Sync. I see a red car right at the center of the street. I saw another car driving by over there at the center of the street. I see another car over there that's probably synced. I see a white car that's synced. I see the sync. It's synced. I see the syncs. It's synced. The door closed right when the whitey drove by me. I see the syncs. It's synced. It's synced again. It's red and blue. Synced. She just went in the door of the building right there. The one with the green shirt out of the red stalker. Here's the stalker. It's synced. Here's the stalkers. They're synced. I think these birds are synced. I think she's gonna get in a white car synced. A white car synced. The garbage truck started driving right when she opened the door. The white car synced. She's getting out of this car. She's slamming the door and closing and starting it behind me. The white car. And the garbage truck was driving in front of me as I walked by the red car too. And the door is closing. And it seems synced. And the other door, it's gonna start right now. Watch. Look at those birds. They look synced. She just walked out of the bank corner, I think. And I saw a white car driving behind her as she turned off the sidewalk. And then someone else is walking up right now. Going in the door right now. Sync. Sync, sync. Black and silver cars, are they synced? It says C33, I think. This is green. Is it a C33 white? C23, I think. Yeah, C23. Never mind. I heard this red car start is a sink. I bet it's synced. I see someone walking out. Are they synced? I bet they're synced. There's a tan car driving by as I'm walking by the red car. There's also someone putting their seatbelt on in a red car right now as the red car takes off behind it. There's a red car right here, right at the door. There's a car. There's two silver cars. There's a car right here. And this whitey started backing up seeing. There's a car right here. There's a car right before here. The whitey's backing up right here. He's got an 86. He's got an 886, I think. Sync. 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 I think they were like had the coffee machine thing on inside of the coffee shop and it turned off synced. Like shh. There's a car driving by the back of this white SUV that's turned on. There's someone sitting in it. Is it a sync? I bet. There's a guy getting in the mail truck making slamming sounds as the white SUV turns by the mail truck. Is it a sync? Mail truck gonna sink. I think they just started walking right now. Is the mail truck gonna sink? Is the mail truck gonna sink? This truck has one light. Is he sink? Did I hear a sync sound? Perhaps. This car is right here. Is a sync. I think there's a tan truck turning in front of me right there too, and I think other sync heads in that red truck look sync. I think they came out of the door of the building sync. Maybe, I don't know. They might have did that. It's just too many syncs to keep up with. Just so many syncs. This is so many syncs, man. This is how many syncs can you possibly cram down the sinkhole? You're gonna clog the sinkhole, man. It's too many syncs. That guy has a red shirt and a black truck right after a silver car. Is a sync. There's a black car behind it. Is a sync. Should I interview one of them? What should I do? Here they come again. Here comes the dog walkers. The same ones. Are they gonna sink? This red car is turning right now as a sink. This car is turning right now as a sink. Woo! Does it sync things happening as the last car drives by? Look, sync. I hear the dispatch thing on the fire station and it's like, and it probably started synced, and then the sirens are gonna come out synced. Are the sirens gonna sync? I bet the sirens are gonna sync. Tan car. I hear the garbage truck right now, and I see a tow lift at the same time turning simultaneous with the garbage truck. Sync. Didn't I see a tow lift in a, or no, I saw a tow lift in a FedEx at the start of the video. This car just pulled up synced. Don't sync. What's this sound? I hear this sound. Is it the music turning on the speakers, I think? It started right when I walked by the guy. And he looked like he was doing synchronizer things. This says a 86. Is it sync? Free beer, y'all. Come claim it. Free beer. It's unopened. I don't drink, so come claim it. Free beer. This car is turning to park as this car drives by me. I think they're both silver. Or no, I think it's a red car. I don't know. It's probably a sync. This person who walked up in front of me synced right there. There's a sync. Is he gonna sync again? Is he gonna sync? Is he a sync? Is he synced? I just heard something behind me right when he synced right there. It was like, shh. I think it's a garbage truck or something. That's a tan car. I hear the car door closing right now. On this car, the guy that synced. He's starting to sync. He's backing up and letting when I walk by the back of the car, sync. This car is pulling up right now, sync. Sync. This car is sync. This car is red, right behind the red sync. This is red sync. Back That car turned sink. Back there. I hear the siren. I see a blue car that synced with red cars. I see another red car. I see the sink. She's probably synced. This bird looks synced. I see someone walking by me at the corner of the bank. These people just walked out of the bank. I hear I saw people walking in front of me. I see a sink. It's like the fire truck horn keeps honking right after things happen. Like 3 times in a row. These birds look synced. These look synced. These birds look synced. I don't know how many of the birds you can see, but they look synced. It's like a bunch of birds flying around synced. Don't sing. Don't sing. Don't sing. Don't sing. Don't sing. Don't sing. I saw a silver car behind that silver car. I think they were synced. The other intersection. There's a lot of white cars parked on the side of the street in a row. Just saying. Is that a sync thing? Probably a sync thing. Is this a sync thing? Like all these white cars parked on the side of the road? Is that a sync thing? I want to know. Someone tell me. Just tell me, man. It says a 55. Just tell me, man. Like, is this a sync thing? It's like all white cars on the side of the street. Except that car. Every other one is white. Oh, wait. These are silver. Okay. 2 silver cars and 1 black car. All the rest of them are white. That was at the door of Harbor Bar. This is right at the corner of Harbor Bar. It's meeting other silver cars, bunch of silver cars. They're all silver. And it's tan. And it's waiting to drive until right now. This guy just stepped out of the truck right now. And he's walking right now. And I heard a sound over there. I think someone came out of the door synced. This looks synced. This looks synced. I hear a door closing. I saw a whitey drive by over there really fast. That looks synced again. Ha. This looks synced. Huh. Where the guy from the truck goes, he's gonna sink again. Is this guy gonna sink? Don't sink. Walking up, and this guy's walking up. See a shadow? Oh, there it is. Walking up, sink. Oh, there's someone else walking by over there. Were they synced? Was it synced? I hear engine sounds. Are they synced? The door is opening directly next to me. Is it synced? see someone walking. I think they're synced. I think they're walking up synced. I see a guy with the red shirt on a bike. Is he synced? Where's he at? Right in the middle of the parking lot. Sync. I see these red cars. I think they're synced. This blue car probably synced with him. He's probably synced. Is he synced? Is he synced? Is it synced? Is it synced? Is it synced?